Rocky Bay. It has a stunning, absolutely beautiful library in now. We're not a huge amount away from guilds and our unique district. Now this is a neighborhood, except it's really, really cheap. It gives a permanent 5 housing and it also gives 4 gold and 2 food. It's really good and it'll help our cities to grow, especially the ones on the coast. It's why I haven't been super worried about fresh water this game. I do want a little bit of fresh water. So let's get the granary up and running nice and quick. Maybe some builders are going to be needed. I'm just waiting on builders until feudalism, otherwise I'm missing out on a few charges. I tell you what, I might stick a governor down and just claim this little bit. Settlers are taking ages to get anywhere useful. I need to move Magnus. Magnus isn't very helpful down there. I thought he would be more helpful than he is. The settlers are taking ages to get everywhere. I'm actually going to move Magnus over to this island once I settle it. I think that's the best thing to do. Oh, Mausoleum was built. That wonder so rarely gets built by the AI. That's spectacular. Interesting. Oh, I tell you what, this English scout is being the worst. Please move out of the way of my units. I'm so tired of you. Go this way. Go right. That's where I want you to go. Okay, yet again, I've changed my mind. I'm building a nice farm triangle in this area to get the feudalism boost. I was too tired of waiting for it. Great scientist. I tell you what, maybe we'll get the boost anyway just from this scientist, but we'll see. Oh, I love autopilot scouts and galleys. How did you get into this situation? Oh, well, you're dead now. Goodbye. That's why we manually scout. That's why you don't leave your troops to autopilot like that. They can't help themselves. Exploration boosted, castles, cartography. Oh, good selection of stuff there. My unique units are holding very nicely against the barbarians. I'm going to clear this encampment before settling the city. Then I get a bit of era score. But here's a great merchant. Oh, a 3 governor. Well, it wasn't 3. I used a project to boost them. But otherwise, they're 3. Bam. Feudalism, 6 farms. I'm immediately going to do some transference here. Serfdom comes in. Cavavassaries, no. It's conscription because I'm going to start building more units. Is that the best thing to do? Or limes? To be honest, it's all good. We'll put limes in. Gold is not a problem for me right now. Better to get my defenses up. Stirrups boosted. My tech is okay. 53 science on turn 100 considering the cramped start we had. I'm actually fairly pleased with myself. And Ancestral Hall. Okay, right. Now I can start settling my other cities properly. Pingala, give me researcher. Actually, I say that. I am on now 61 science per turn. I've almost taken the tech lead from people. Well, in terms of raw output anyway. That's the encampment cleared. And now we have city number 5. I'm going to call this one Barb Island. I think this is pretty fair to name this one Barb Island. There's a lot of them everywhere. We'll start off with the commercial hub. I will preemptively move Magnus over to get some settlers. And I'm now building or buying lots of builders in just to make sure that we have a lot of infrastructure. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm also going to just make sure this city grows nicely. There's a monument. Buy a monument down here as well. A little bit of extra culture just to give me the tiles so that I can work the really good stuff. Irene has given me grants. Now my capital with its campus and commercial hub is now doubling up on great people points. That's pretty handy. Believe this is city number 6. Your cities overflow with filth. Oi! Oh, but now Ludwig likes me. It's just alternating. Who likes me? Germany or Nubia? Which should I be more proud of or more worried about? No one's entirely sure. We'll just have to accept that it's just part and parcel of this game. I'm going to call this one, I've just worked Wales immediately. Wales. It's like Wales as in the country, but it's more animal based. Again, focusing on just buying monuments in these cities. It's probably not the best use of my gold, but it's just a casual little bit of culture, and it means that I'm starting to work the really good tiles really quickly. I love that second ring of tiles. Like, as fast as we can unlock that, the better. All the barbarians on this island just got fried by a volcano. That's something I can get on board with quick. Here we go. Here is an apostle. Luckily for me, it actually started with the martyr upgrade, so I can go and get my first relics. I like that as an idea. It might take me a little bit of time to move about, unless of course, no, it's going to say unless of course the movement benefit had been given to this religion, but I don't think it has. Okay, let's just promote then, give myself martyr, and then I'm just going to blindly send you over towards the Camons. Go get yourself killed. Yes, no, that is a totally normal thing to ask for a work colleague to do. I won't hear otherwise. My first theatre square, by the way, has been built. Get a monument in, and then an amphitheatre. These are nice things to build. Another source of horse with a little bit of culture that comes with it. And I think I can make my first friend in Ludwig. Yes. Oh, excellent. We have an actual friend, ladies and gentlemen. They are directly to my south. That makes my southern borders a little bit more secure. It makes me feel a little more secure. Whether I am or not, that's a totally separate question, but it's the feeling that I'm after here. I love this. 100, nope. 50, nope. I have not tied them down. One swan. I love it. Don't put them in a cake or a bake or anything like that. Wait, who just plundered my trade? Oh, don't do that. England doesn't like me if I lose the trade routes. Please don't do that. Which one was plundered? Oh, I got rid of the notification before I could check. It looks like the best one I could do right now is Barb Island across. It's not a very secure sea, but I do have the galleys to go and explore what happened here. What's gone on? Right, Yerevan, I don't want you to be killed by anyone, but it's important I keep Yerevan because I want to be able to get martyred apostles everywhere we go. Oh, no, Yerevan was stolen again. Who keeps stealing Yerevan? Who is it? Manatore? No. I disapprove. Where is Armani and Yerevan? Yeah, no, you just need to stay there. Oh, the bar boat was so weak. No, stop pillaging all my trade routes. So Manatore has just denounced me, and she's got 1,351 military strength and an embarked catapult. Do we think, ladies and gentlemen, that is a good thing or a bad thing? We'll let you crowdsource answers on that one. I'm going to start building some walls up in various cities now. I need to work on my relations with other people. So there's an open borders with England. That puts the relationship to 7. Karens are never going to like me because I'm never going to have holy sites. But Russia, well, if I keep on working on my science and culture, maybe I'll overtake them at some point. It's going to be difficult, but it's possible. City number 7. I'm going to call this city almost Dover, given the fact the cliffs of Dover are just across the way. And let's buy that tile nice and quickly. There you go. It's a really good one to work this city from. Get the commercial hub in as quick as we can. What sort of alliance do I want from Germany? They would love a military alliance, admittedly. It's the only alliance they would like. It's not a very good alliance, though. Can you build an army? 125 military strength. You're kind of just rolling over here. You've let your city get taken over, and now you're like, oh no. Fight back, Germany. Fight back. I don't want to give them a cultural alliance. That's the big one. I'll wait and see. We might be able to get better alliances. Right, here we go. Guilds. Mvemba. That's what we need. Who did you just go to war with? Oh, you're at war with Germany and England at the moment. Okay, well, I can make friendship with England. We do have a common cause. Now, an economic alliance would be useful for me. A research alliance would be useful for me. Military as well if we went to war, but I think I'll be okay to defend. I've got so many trade routes with England. Let's go for 13 gold per turn, and now a little bit more science from my traders. Yes, okay, now that's good. It means we will send lots of trade agreements and trade routes to England. A spare tea? Oh, Russia would love my tea. Come on, Russia, you know you want to be my friend. Here's a merchant. Trade route capacity is increased by 1, and I can now trade with city-states better. Oh yeah, here we go. Look, it's a missionary, and it's really, really strong compared to me, so I'm just going to bash my apostle into it repeatedly and hope that we can generate a relic. I still don't have a single relic. This has been the slowest burn to the Kongo ability I've played with in some time, but I like this. We're playing a game where everything isn't quite lining up perfectly, and I like that because it'll make the end of the game so much more satisfying. This is a great scientist that improves holy sites. You know what? That one I'll pass on. For some strange reason, I will pass on that prophet, that scientist. Like, why would I need that as Congo? Trade routes are getting increasingly good. That's a nice route to London. And what I'm going to do as well, once I sort the camera out, is get a lighthouse and send another trader. Just keep sending them to London. Yeah, I like this a lot. Oh, I don't quite have a... I need 1 gold. 1 gold. Oh, there we go. Look, we can do some trading now. And we've unlocked guilds. And we can get diplomatic service very soon as well. Now, guilds means we can increase our capacity pretty much everywhere by building our unique district. In Banza, a little bit more housing, but more food. That's big. That is really, really big. Let's get this building as fast as we can. I think pretty much in every single city simultaneously. Oh, big old eruption. Big old eruption. Took a population out of my capital, but it's made that tile a little bit better. So in the longer run, we'll take it, but it doesn't stop it being painful in the moment. Here's cartography. I was going to upgrade a single galley just to increase the strength of my cities, but also it just stops any naval invasion across the bay of just having at least 1 unit with a bit of power to it. City number 8. I'm gonna name this one Tea-Town, because look at all this tea, including this 4 food tea resource next to this volcano that's gone off a couple times. That's nice. 10 turns to get 8 era score. I think we can do that. Where now to settle? settle. I'm looking for luxuries, I'm looking for strategics. This island does obviously have the cliffs of Dover, but I'm working that already, and there's really not very much left on this island that I would need. Maybe I go for this one instead. There's coffee, there's whales, there's ivory. Yeah, actually, this is not a bad location. Double whale spot. Make this my next city. Better get settling. Stirrups. People forget that stirrups gives +1 food to pastures, so all of my sheep and my horses, all of these have now got a little bit more food in them. It's one of those very sneaky little upgrades that works an absolute treat. I still don't know where to put my last governor. I'll go Liang. Let's go Liang in a city with a lot of sea resources to improve, like wheels, actually. This will be a good one. Try and make this city a little better. World Congress. Please can I build city center buildings faster? That's always a good one to go through. And production. It's the one that AI always votes for, and I would quite like it if I could just raise an army quickly. Gold. Well, you don't see that too often. Who voted for gold? Oh yeah, of course. Everyone. Ah, I said it. I said it so confidently. Marco Polo. Oh, grants a free trader in the city. That's nice. I'm starting to make my unique districts from next term, which means I'm getting more apostles. Oh, I would have loved to have got Yerevan before getting those apostles. I don't have enough envoys. Yerevan is being tightly held by Nubia. We might need Mont Saint Michel. My unique district. Another apostle. Martyr will not be an option here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep these apostles in my own land. Oh, no, actually, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just sail them nearby. Once we've built Mont Saint Michel, that will be nice. I think if I get Yerevan after obtaining the unit for the first time, I don't think that counts, does it? I can't retrospectively give the upgrades to them. Nah, we'll see. Will at any point I send a trade route to a city that isn't London? Probably not. The science I'm getting from these routes is mad. Why is attacking Bristol like this, though? Is that Nubia still? I think it might be, you know. I'm glad we're not getting involved. We are just staying out of this. We are being the wuss of this playthrough. Yeah, look at all these troops. I reckon these are being funneled up to Bristol. More settlers. When in doubt, keep settling. This is city number 9. Where are we now compared to everyone else? Russia's on 10. Chem's are on 8. Germany's on 7. Nubia's on 12. England 6. Oh my lord, we've actually not caught up, but we've done a good job at catching up. Excellent stuff. All right, and now we've actually got access to this island. What's this one going to be called? What's this sea called below it? Guinea. I'm going to call it the Guinea Post. Hey, we got to 100 science, ladies and gentlemen. 100 science, turn 120, but short of England, we're the first to do it. And we're up to 3rd in terms of tech, so only 3 behind the leader. 10 population, Rocky Bay. I've got Pingala in my capital, but seeing as it's lost a couple of population to a volcano so far, I'm not sure if that's the best place to put Pingala. You know what? I might just take a bit of a hit for a few turns and move across, especially now because I've got a theatre square with an amphitheatre in that city. Yeah, I'm going to lose a little bit of stats for 5 turns, but you know what? That's fine. We're doing okay. We can swallow that hit. Oh, the scientist is finally used, which means we are now in prime position to take Newton. Oh, that couldn't have worked out better for us. Excellent. A couple of my unique districts in my capital. I might just start calling Rocky Bay my capital, to be fair. It's used fairly similarly. It's quite effective. Yeah, I'll go and do this. Come on, just someone kill my apostles, please. They've been wandering around for years now. Oh, you know, I was going to press end turn. I was just about to press end turn, and then I realized 1 turn left. We need 2 era score to not fall back into a normal age. What are we going to do? We can't claim Thirst Suzerain on anybody, but I probably could disrupt maybe Preslav, but I'm saving my envoys for Yerevan. We could levy Hong Kong. That's 1,000 gold to do that. That feels expensive. Gold is normally what gets us out of these tricky situations, so I'll just see what I can trade to the AI for, well, anything right now. Okay, I made an alliance with Germany that gave me 90 gold, so this is about as much as we're going to get, I think. I don't have enough time to settle. That I have left a little bit too late. Tribal village is a little bit too far away from me. Pushing my troops in, that wouldn't give me a score anyway, thinking about it. AI does have a lot of gold, so I could trade my gold per turn for gold up front. Yeah, it would be relatively expensive to do, but that is an emergency option for me. Gonna take a little bit of a gamble. I was saving my envoys to just take Yerevan outright, but can I get a levied army to stand down? No, they just made peace, but they didn't stand down. That was one idea. For the next era, if I were to take 2,000 gold, I could take a Theodore and then rush some wonders through. That would cost me a lot. That would cost me everything. But is it worth it? 45 gold per turn in order to basically, it would be probably about 75 gold per turn to get the gold to do this. That's a huge impact on my economy, but it would buy me a wonder. So, but yeah, I think for the strategy, we're going to have to do this. Oh, this is painful. But yeah, there we go. 2,000 gold. I've just traded all my gold per turn away. And there you go. We've got the era score. Will I learn? Will I live to regret that? Probably. The Renaissance era. We will now try and figure out the consequences of my actions. Here is the golden age. Everyone's in a normal age around me. Do I want to keep spreading, or do I want to basically use what I've got for now? We could reform the coinage, go for a lot more gold per turn to fill in the gap that we've just left. Hexunk Draconas would be useful if this wasn't all my continent. So that would be useless. Monumentality, it is cheaper to buy the settlers. No, reform the coinage. I'd rather just have the raw gold, especially because I'm trading with London. Oh yeah, look, it just gave almost all my gold back. There we go. So that was worth it. There was a bit of a gamble but I like how that went. Time for a monarchy. We'll go natural philosophy. I've lost a lot of science per turn, unfortunately, but we will survive. Let's go veterancy and retainers. Make sure all of my troops are just sat in my cities where possible. Uh-oh, that's not good. Hide behind the rock. Maybe we can play a game. This is expensive, but it is crucial to my strategy. So let's build Mont Saint-Michel. Let's go rush it quickly. Need as much of this done as we can, as fast as possible. Oh, that's hilarious. This train of units that Nubia was sending up north, it just got flattened by a volcano. That's really satisfying. Okay, Wisselbanken. This will help my cities to grow massively because most of my trade routes are to my allies. In fact, all of them are. Okay, I can't even get out. This galley's dead. I was hiding from that caravel. It found me, and then there's another one lurking. Oh, that's terrifying. Goodbye, sweet prince. Goodbye. I tell you what, the siege of Bristol is still ongoing. They just need one melee troop to come in, but England so far have stopped all melee troops from getting anywhere near. How they've done that, I don't know. There is a small part of me that is begrudgingly quite impressed with what they're doing right now. Check out these trade routes though. Oh, it's a lot of gold and science and culture. Now that Pingala is in Rocky Bay, I'm up to almost 100 science again, even without my harbour bonus, which is lovely. She said the line again. She's thanked me for a trade agreement. You're welcome, Lizzie. Yes, and England have got caravels up there protecting the bay of trade between us. It's wonderful. Now this city is just one huge marsh. Tell you what, I would love Etmananki. That would be a lot of fun. I'm unlikely to get it. I mean, it would take 200 turns to build it, but I like the thought that one day I might. Gives me hope. Humanism. Okay, we need archaeological museums. This, again, is something that's going to be really, really helpful because as soon as we unlock archaeologists, we can get pretty much infinite artifacts, and these will start to give me my food and production and faith. I've still, to this day, I have nothing. I've been searching. Not one relic has appeared on the map, or at least not one relic that the AI is willing to trade with me. I'm pretty sure they don't exist. Yeah, no, they're not in existence in this game. Although some sculptures are going to appear very soon. That's reassuring. Oh, hello. I'm at war with the Kemans. What? No. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Right, quickly. Oh, luckily, this apostle has just found a missionary to kill myself on. That's my first relic. It's turn 128 for every game. For every single game that's had a sickeningly and hilariously early relic, this game makes up for all of those. Oh, my capital finally is going to have a little bit more food and production. What a game. What a strange game. Oh, actually, I owed them about 50 gold per turn. So they've just saved me a ton of gold. Oh, I like that. You should not have done that, friend. That is what I would call a mistake. I actually maximized all of the great merchants out of that last era, and saying that is an envoy, which is really handy because I think we can get Yerevan, which means I'll be able to promote as I want to. Hoping anyway. I managed to get Russia in on this war, by the way, where they share a border. So that, I mean, if there's a small chance there was a huge navy going to appear from across the sea, then that should stop it. A little bit of science here from a university in my Pingala city, which means it'll have 2 extra science points per turn. turn, which means we'll get Newton quicker, which means I can put into Little Italy as fast as I can, which will give it a library and a university and give all my universities extra science. It's a good combo. Okay, Yerevan is on side. Let's test the theory. I don't think I can retrospectively upgrade into anything I want. No, I might just need to wait a turn. All of my new apostles should gain the ability to pick up any promotion I want. Hopefully so. With military engineering, we have unlocked NITR, and there's always some... Why is it that NITR always goes under your farm triangles? There's something about it, isn't there? It specifically waits to go under farm triangles. It pops up on Reddit so often. It's fiendish. Somehow we're up to 165 science per turn, by the way. I like that. Markets. That means more trade routes. I didn't rename this city. It's just one massive marsh. Is there anything else going on in this city? The answer is no. That's all it is. That's all it'll ever be. Even it is disappointed with itself. That's just the reality of it. Yeah. Okay, these promotions are never going to happen, unfortunately. Fine, we'll just start giving them random promotions. Mont St. Michel will sort all of this out. Printing. It's a theatre square. Does this one mean that I can pick Martyr? Yes. Oh, there we go. That's lovely. More trade routes to London. London must be getting a lot of food and growth here. It's a beautiful city. Don't mind that. Our allies can thrive. We can help our allies in this game. Another university, up to 177 science per turn. An alliance with Russia. Okay, so the world has kind of divided into two sections, really, and I don't mind that at all, as long as we're having fun with one of them. Oh, my apostles are almost ready to just jump into combat. Just waiting one further turn. One further turn for something very particular to finish. And there it is. Mont St. Michel. All apostles I create gain the martyr ability. Now that's retrospective. That promotion is just put on all apostles, including the ones I have out currently trying to be sacrificed. They've just been waiting, but now they're ready. Now they're ready to go. Where are you? Here you go. Bam! There's the casket. Do a little bit more damage here. I'll be helping to spread the enemy religion. That's quite good. Maybe. Don't want to let the missionaries win on this combat. We'll have to keep going sustainably, but this is good. Now we have a decent source of relics in. I'm going to pop those both into my Pingala city. Yes. And Newton, off you go to Little Italy. Fast as we can, please. Oh yeah, there we go. They're attacking me now. That's even better. Over to Russia. This is by far the best place to send all of my units. And watch my science. We're currently on 174 and boop, 188. Excellent. I may be the first person to get to 200 science. We shall see. I'm only one tech behind the leader as well. Considering I was really going for a culture build this game, the science has been pretty decent. Is this another relic, please? Yes, it is. That's the chains. And I saw another apostle in this direction. Oh, you're really strong. Yeah, this is where we need to go. This is where we need to go. The relics are going to start flooding production, gold, faith, all of the good things into my city as quickly as possible. And let's go for Trade Confederation just to boost my science up a little bit more. Yep. T-Town has a lighthouse. Means we'll have another trade route into this city before you know it. And let's get another campus in. I won't need too many more. Once we've got, we hit a critical mass of campuses, and then we'll start really focusing on science, culture, tourism, whatever it is. Whatever it is, I'm focusing on it. The grass cutting sword. Very nice. Oh, now I've got missionary zeal and cross-cultural dialogue. That's why I'm suddenly getting so much science. I wondered why I was getting a huge boost. Okay, so what happens is that the ability religious convert gives me all beliefs of a religion that have established myself as the majority in my cities. Now, Islam is in everywhere. It's in every single city, and it's currently, for Nubia, getting them one science for every 4 followers of a religion in 32 cities. That's why suddenly I'm getting 48 science per turn. Plus, they've really done well and gone missionary zeal, so all of my apostles are now super speedy as well, which is brilliant. It's why they're moving so quickly here. It's why they're moving so quickly and why I'm getting so many relics so fast. Oh, we've turned a corner. I feel like, ladies and gentlemen, we've turned a corner. I will renew this alliance with you, England, because the science I'm getting from this is astronomical. Yes, they love the alliance too. We both understand the need to keep this up. Again, look, it's 3 science per turn for each trade route, and I'm starting to flood my new capital with it as well. Just unlocked unlocked mercantilism. Serfdom is useful, but only when I'm actually getting builders, it comes in fits and spurts. So let's put triangular trade in, just to really boost my science, my gold up, I should say. And now I'm going to go to natural history. I just need to get astronomy to boost that, and then build an archaeological museum, which I'm hoping will be fairly easy to do. There's an arena, by the way. Colosseum is a 10-turn build that is still available. We're going to give it a go. It's not a bad Colosseum. Applies to all the big cities, the important cities. Industrialization. Time for factories. Time for coal power. Do I have any coal? It's always a good question, isn't it? Normally the answer is I have no coal. There is some available to my city. That's not too bad. And loads over here. Okay, we've got to get our settling back on. Do you want peace? 10 gold per turn. How about we do a crazy deal to celebrate our new peace? It'll involve you giving me all of your money. 18 gold per turn. I'll take a book. Can I have a book instead? Oh, yes. You'll give me all of your books. Yeah, all right. Look at that. That's 3 great works. Lovely, lovely stuff. Bit more culture and peace in our time yet again. Did I hear you say, Ursa, you need more trade routes? You'd be correct. There's a lighthouse and finally a market. That's 2 more unlocked. So the funny thing is, even though I fully follow the religion of Nubia, I'm actually stopping them winning a religious victory because I keep sacrificing all of their profits in the lands that they're trying to convert, and it's really slowing them down. It's very satisfying. Very, very satisfying. Also, can I just say, seeing as I'm a religious convert, there should absolutely be a piece of code in the game that allows me to get the boost to Reformed Church as long as I follow the religion that's doing it. I think that's fair. Do you not think that's fair? Double points. I would like it if people went for double artists, because then there'll be more sculptures in the game, and we'll go city centre as well. I'm selling my diplo favour. I'm not going for a diplomatic victory today. No points for admirals. 100% for city centre. That's not bad. And again, just focusing there on the extra science on the trade routes. That's why all of my trade routes at the moment are going to England. I probably could do better gold routes, but it's the science on top of the science I'm getting from the religion. That's why we're up to 223. I might just give England a little bit of a hand here and steal Preslav back. Leave him alone. Oh, look, they had a melee unit. You are welcome. Yes, yes, spread your religion over to me. This will make it a lot easier because then I can get different religions on my apostles and throw them in all different directions. Imagine if I had some Buddhist apostles, I could just throw them down south. It would be so much quicker. At the moment, it's like a full-blooded pilgrimage. I've got to send them across the entire map to go and get my relics. I mean, I guess it makes it worth it, but that would absolutely be a lot easier. Let's do that. Another merchant. Oh, go on then. If you say so. 2 envoys as well. Ooh. Oh no, Bengala just got neutralized. Oh, who would do that? Come now. Oh, it's one of those games, is it? I guess it's probably Nubia that did it, right? Yeah, it was a spy from the Nubian Empire. There's no point asking, is there? We'll figure it out. Coal power plant now. It'll go very nicely with a lot of the stuff that I've got going along. But here's an archaeological museum that boosts natural history. We are so close to getting archaeologists up now. Oh, perfect. Look how much damage I take. That's like a 2-hit defeat. I shouldn't be celebrating that, I appreciate, but I am. It's exactly what I need. Relic. Oh, Russia thinks that I now have a society worth emulating. Good on you. Trade confederation's good, but keeping cities happy often gives you more yields than not. Look, I only went down by 1 because all of my cities are now happy. I'm balancing this around. Colosseum in 1 turn, please let me have it. Please, 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 please. Steam power, that means my apostles can now move a lot quicker over the map, which is a lovely thing. So unlock Renaissance walls now. While the Colosseum stands, Ursa will have a great sense of entitlement over the victory of this game, for every day in the morning, very soon after dawn, Ursa will stand in the middle of the Colosseum just screaming, yes, yes, I am the best. And I get my entire population of Rocky Bay just in watching every morning. It only takes about 15 minutes. It's quite in and out, and we've got a lot of stewards and fire marshals that make the whole process very quick. You know, people can get in and out, but it's important that people see me scream in the morning. Otherwise, how will we have a sense of culture? The national identity of this entire empire is formed just based on my rage. Very important. Emil, quick, save me from this ramble. Military science. Oh, siege tactics is good, and gunpowder. Actually, that's 3 very good boosts. Preslav got taken again, but honestly, it's of no concern to me. I don't mind at all. I was doing it to save Bristol, and its walls are up, and the defenses are there. Everything I needed to do was done. I feel proud. I feel proud of what I did. Refining. Boosted because I now have a coal power plant, which I'm going to switch on as soon as I figure out how to get this coal, which I think I should be able to. Ooh, that's a musket. All right, stay there. We have to fortify and just hold the ground for a little bit. I realized 10 turns and I am nowhere near a golden age. I need 122 points. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good at all. I'm going to use this apostle briefly before getting a relic to go and heathen conversion the musket. Yes, let's actually do that to some barbs. We so rarely do that. And let's go intelligence agency so I can get some better spies in, which I'm working on to keep me safe. Economic alliance with Germany, that'll just help to get me a little bit more gold. How am I going to get era score? What am I going to do? What's the best option here? I can get some era score for finishing this theatre square quicker. That will give me a +4 theatre square. That's worth a lot. Finishing an encampment would give me a decent chunk. Can still get industrial zone and commercial hub as well. I might be able to save up enough faith to get myself an admiral who gives an ironclad. That could be worth a few extra points. Joan of Arc, I'd love that relic, but I might have to buy that on the market. Could levy Hong Kong. That would give me some era score, and they have a core. That would give me era score on 2 fronts. I'm not at war at the moment, but that's fine. Yeah, let's do that. My first core, 1 era score. Yay. That was relatively cheap. Okay, I'm going to get my thinking cap on. Definitely the theatre square is worth it. I think maybe finishing an encampment's going to be worth it as well. So I'll rush that through quickly. We can buy all of the buildings for it. Gunpowder to give me a musket unit, although that should be easy to do. Oh, we'll be the first into the modern era on tech with electricity. That'll give me some era score. Might be able to do the same into conservation if I have a neighborhood with breathtaking. I can't do that. They never have breathtaking. That's not an easy option, but I'm getting encouraged. I think there are going to be things we can do here. Oh, the admiral I wanted got taken. The game heard me say it and England bought it immediately. It's always the way, isn't it? Natural history. Even just the presence of zoos is a really good one. So we'll pop this into my capital area now. Oh, Cardiff. Cardiff has never been suzerain. 1, 2, 3, and we'll get power for all of our harbour buildings, including Byzantium doesn't have a harbour, but there'll be buildings we can put in for a powered building. Yeah, actually, that's worth a ton of era score. Here we go. Apostle. Apostle comes in. Bam. And that's my first Niter unit. Excellent stuff. And my first source of coal. Actually want to settle there. That's a different continent to all of this. And oh, I tell you what, it's a 3 unit. Let's go and grab that. Loads of era score. 3, because we're using power from coal. I realized the theatre square, we already did a theatre square, didn't we? Or did we? Did I put the theatre square down? I put the theatre square down before. Oh, who knows? Who knows what I did? Well, I didn't actually check, but there's a bunch of artifacts around as well. This is really, really good. We're going to annoy our allies by just digging them all up from their land. I do get 1 era score from extracting from artifacts. I mean, that's not, it's not the worst idea. So, okay, electricity will give me a couple points. Artifacts will help. I can now get a military academy, which is worth 3 era score. So we need 9 in 5 turns. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy's Ursa, Zaf. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!